Hello and welcome to Video Spotlight. My name is Liz, and I am the co-producer of the show with Taylor. The things you will hear over the next hour or less represent the views of Video Spotlight and people making it, and all opinions and quotations that no way represent River West Radio and are the sole responsibility of the producers, guests, and callers. River West Radio is not liable for any legal issues arising from the content of this program, and they're probably really glad of that with us. What are you doing?
I'm turning on the outside speakers.
Oh, okay. Well, go for it. Just because you want people to listen to us.
Because nobody else does. Hold on.
There's
I'm going to go out and test it, okay?
There is somebody out there that listens to us. It's, we just don't know who it is. Keep going, yeah. Thanks a lot. You keep leaving me here alone. This is what I get for my co-host being a 13-year-old Thai ladyboy. That better? No. What? Get your butt back in here. You're going to be a little upset with me when you hear what I called you, but hey.
What?
Nothing.
What were you saying?
Oh, just talking.
About your Taiwanese hooker?
That would be you.
Oh, now you're trying to put the Taiwanese hooker thing on me.
You are the 13-year-old lady boy from Thailand.
Oh, wow, okay. Wait, so are you admitting to bouts of pedophilia?
Not really. I just watch you dance and sing and sleep on my couch. It's really bad. He looks much better in a dress than I do. Okay, so today...
I look pregnant in a dress.
Well, you aren't pregnant?
No. I've been lying to you this whole time.
Damn.
I'm sorry, Liz. I'm not having your baby. It's actually Keegan's.
That's far more likely. Although Sarah might be mad at you for that one.
I'll give her the kid.
Okay, so...
She can say it's hers without having to go through all of the pregnancy stuff that women usually do.
Except for the whole fact that you're Thai and she's Latino.
That's relatively close enough, actually, with mixed children. I'm kidding. I'm going to get hurt one of these days by somebody of these nationalities.
Okay, so... Carney Jesus is going to kill you.
Why? Is he Thai and
No, he's
Latino?
Part Latino, and so is Keegan.
Keegan's afraid of the snuggly bear. I have a defense against Keegan. So I'm not too worried.
Okay, so today's topic...
All right, today's topic is our favorite movies. We're going to each pick 5 of our favorite and 1 guilty pleasure movie, I guess. No, that does not mean porno. Though I suppose maybe hentai might be allowed.
It still falls under the umbrella of porno, so no.
But it's not porno. It's animated, therefore it's not pornography.
It's still just tentacle rape. That's all I can think of when I think of hentai.
All right.
I'm sorry. It ruined it for me.
Damn.
And watching animated characters get it on isn't really my thing.
There goes the me discussing the princess has come of age.
Okay, so moving on. So, what's your number 5?
Wait, are we doing the guilty pleasure one is like the number 0?
Yeah.
5 plus 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Right. Here, I'll tell you what, why don't you go first?
No, you go first, because I always end up going first.
Fine. My number 5. Oh, man.
You can just random.
Can't we just do it the other way with our number 1 and then go down? Actually, to be honest, I don't even know what my number 1 would be.
It's just your 5 favorite.
Okay,
so
my
just start
5
with one of them, any of them.
Actually, no. For my number 5, I'll go with the very first Matrix. It was a good movie.
It was very cutting edge for its time.
Yes, and the special effects were huge.
And that's how you got your nickname.
Actually, that's part of how I got my nickname.
We're not going into that, Mr. Ripple.
However, hi, Rabbi. However, no, but I think the 2 sequels kind of took away from the first movie, hence why it's 5 and not higher up.
Well, I mean, if the sequels did not exist, where would it be on your rating?
Probably about 3.
Okay. And why, aside from the special effects, was it so awesome?
Oh, dude, the fight scenes were great. I mean, everything about the movie.
I know kung fu. It's the deadpan acting of Keanu Reeves that kills me every time.
But no, it's just the whole movie in general. It was really well done. It was well written. The videography,
Cinematography.
same thing. I knew you were gonna correct me on that one too. The cinematography of that movie was just so astounding.
I have no idea what kind of accent you were trying to do.
It's British.
No, that makes me want to kick you in the junk. And I'm wearing the docks tonight, so I would avoid doing that.
No, seriously, that would be a British accent, but it's not what you usually see on.
Well, it's not a Cockney.
Which is what you usually see on TV and movies.
A lot of times it's been more London and Manchurian lately.
It's more of a northern British accent. Believe me, I know somebody from there, and they kind of showed me how to do it.
Bunch of guys from England, but most of them are from Manchester.
Yeah, see, exactly.
But they're awesome, and one of them looks like Elijah Wood.
That's creepy.
And they own a bar, which is even better.
Does Elijah Wood own a bar?
I don't know, but Tink does, and Tink looks like Elijah Wood. Never call him Frodo; he gets a little mad.
Tink?
His last name is Tinker, so everybody calls him Tink.
His last name is Tanker?
Tinker.
Tinker. Have you ever read the Wheel of Time books by Robert Jordan?
No.
You should.
Okay, so you liked the story and everything in The Matrix and the fact that nothing is real.
Yeah, because, boy, I wish that would be true sometimes.
You want to be a copper top?
No, I just want to wake up and just be like, oh, thank God, it's just a horrible dream. Oh my God, I'm being flushed.
Sounds like a Saturday morning.
You're right. All right, what about you? What's your number 5?
I have to go with The Dark Crystal.
Why?
Oh my! Number one, the story is awesome.
Mm.
It's like last of your race trying to heal the crystal and heal the world, and you've got the good guys and the bad guys. And I love the Skeksis. I love the evil guys, and I love Agra, the creepy witch lady. And it's such great Henson Workshop stuff.
I just think you have a fetish for puppets.
I do like to stick my hand in things.
All right.
Okay.
Ladies, just to let you know, she does swing both ways, so watch it with her hands. You might be her next puppet.
The fastest way
I'm
to a
your
man's heart.
puppet. Well, I
The
can't-
fastest way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Ow.
Straight up.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, watch out too, guys. She'll apparently disembowel you and use you as a Muppet.
Wouldn't be the first time. Okay. So no, I mean if you grew up in the 80s, you saw The Dark Crystal, and it really impacted. Number one, it's just a dark story to begin with. I mean, the
So is the
Skeksis are
lab-
draining the little marshalling people.
So is the Labyrinth,
Yeah, but the Labyrinth has David Bowie in it.
which negates any creepiness whatsoever.
No, it makes it creepy in a whole different way. especially with that like blonde mullet wig he was wearing.
I don't know. In that movie,
But
I
the
think he kind of
Labyrinth-
comes a little bit off like a pedophile, you know?
Yeah, oh yeah. But the Labyrinth also sings up to Pink Floyd's Momentary Lapse of Reason, which makes it kind of awesome. But I didn't discover that until recently, so it's more, you know,
And if you play the song backwards, no, I'm just kidding.
you get David Bowie's phone number.
7821305.
That was 8675309.
Whatever, I don't care.
Okay, so number 4, Taylor.
All right, my number 4. I would have to go with. Oof.
Mega Joy.
I'm trying.
God,
It's hard to choose. I like movies, so therefore I like a lot of movies.
I know, but
And I've seen like a billion of them. Wow. God, this would probably take even longer if I had to write these down. To finally decide.
Dead air.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think. All right.
Oh, Pete.
All right. Okay. I think I'll have to go with the first transporter.
Okay, Jason Statham, and wasn't he like trying to kidnap a
No.
13-year-old Thai ladyboy?
No, he wasn't actually trying to kidnap her. He'd been hired to deliver her to somebody and then changed his mind in the end.
Okay, so it was human trafficking.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Unknown human trafficking. He didn't know what the cargo was because he doesn't ask questions. It's one of his rules.
Okay, I never saw the first one.
By
I
the
saw
way,
the second
he has
one.
a Cockney accent.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
That's
and
actually
it's
how he got-
actually his accent.
Yeah, that's
too.
actually how he got started in the movies.
Yeah. All right. What about you? Number 4.
Boondock Saints.
Okay.
I have a deep and long-standing love affair with anything to do with Norman Reedus and Sean Patrick Flannery, and Billy Connolly, and Willem Dafoe, especially when he wears a dress. Dude,
I don't know how dude didn't realize that was a guy.
no. From the back though, when they first show him, then they pan up from the shoes up. Dude, I totally thought that was actually like a chick. Dafoe's got great gams. Legs.
I know what gams are. That's just creepy.
What?
I still have nightmares about seeing that scene.
Most of the time, guys look better in high heels than women because the muscle definition.
Because we have beefier calves than most women.
Yeah, well. But other than the fact of Willem Dafoe playing a very, very gay FBI agent in drag,
Yeah.
who is an expert in namiology. It was so tongue-in-cheek. It was so great. I mean, it was taking the old Charlie Bronson serials, and these two Irish brothers decide to rid the world of evil men.
All right.
They have the most gratuitous use of the F-bomb in a movie ever.
Yeah. There's it's said quite a few times.
Yeah. And I mean, they had fun with it.
F-bomb.
They had fun with it. And the deleted scenes on the DVD are actually some of the best things.
Yeah, I heard the sequel sucked. I've only watched like the first half of it.
I actually watched the sequel. I didn't mind the sequel, but I have this ability to shut off what I've seen before when I watch a sequel. So I don't really let the original affect me all that much. And the sequel had a Mexican cook in it, so come on now. What are you doing?
My microphone's a little floppy.
I think they make a pill for that. Pretty sure it's blue and triangular in shape.
No, that's the new one called My Cock's a Floppin'. And then their generic version, No Cock's a Floppin'. What? Sounds like medication.
You need to be medicated.
No.
Yes. Or just stop eating so
Alright.
damn much sugar.
So, let's see. My
Number
turn.
three.
Number 3, I would have to go with Requiem for a Dream.
What for a dream?
Requiem for a Dream.
I actually haven't seen that one.
What?
I'm very movie deficient in some ways.
I noticed.
Well, yeah, you know. I lack in a lot of things.
Yeah, it's all right. Nobody's
I wasn't
perfect.
blessed with a lot of free time, unlike some people.
Wasn't either. I just found the free time. You got to make the time to be able to do the small little things. My floppy microphone. You gotta do this-
Wait, to do the small little things with your floppy microphone?
Yes. Seriously, look at this. That sound was my microphone flopping all over the place. That just sounded really bad. But keep in
Welcome
mind,
to Double Entendre Radio.
I'm literally talking about a microphone, nothing else. This is literally what I mean, is a microphone.
And it's got pretty pink tape on it. And a purple rubber band.
It's apparently something with the connector piece that the microphone actually slides in.
Okay, so let's.
Okay, so you're number 3.
No, you need Requiem for a Dream. What's it about?
Junkies, actually.
Oh, wonderful.
I can't
And-
tell more without actually giving away the movie, and it just
Well-
that's one of the bad things about that movie, though.
Do you want me to like plug my ears so you can talk about this?
No, because there might be other people out there who haven't.
Okay, well, what?
Okay, basically, it's a movie about a bunch of people who are doing. I'm pretty sure it's heroin. They never really specify in there, due to all the slang and innuendos of drugs and stuff. It's really hard to tell. But basically, it's a movie about these three people who are doing this drug and the consequences that doing it leads to.
Okay, so it's a modern morality tale,
Yeah.
kind of, but not really. So it's like Train Spotting, only
More fucked up. I mean,
Hey.
well, it's a show now.
it's not official until Taylor swears,
Sorry.
because he doesn't know how not to.
Hey, I'm doing it less.
Dude, you should just be glad you didn't grow up with my mom. My mom still smacks me upside the head when I swear in front of her.
Ha. Mama's girl.
Not really. Okay, so my number. Will you stop playing with it? It's not gonna get better if you play with it.
It says you.
Boys and playing with their microphones. I don't know.
Yeah.
So my number 3, and this is my little bit of Schadenfreude and way too much time in the restaurant industry, Waiting.
Jeez.
Okay.
I still have yet to see that one, but
Oh, well, it pretty much is a course in the day of a chain restaurant. Admittedly, I don't know any cook who would do some of the things that those cooks did.
oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, it's like everything you ever heard horror story wise about a restaurant happening.
Yeah.
And there's something about oh crap, I can't remember his name. He plays Sweets on Bones now. Used to be on
The
Freaks
redhead
and
dude?
Geeks. No, curly brown hair.
Oh, okay. I know
Plays
you're
a
talking
pea
about.
psychiatrist.
Yeah. Can't remember his name though.
Plays a therapist. No. Sorry, inside joke.
What does
But there's-
therapist spell?
Therapist. But the best part of the movie is the end when he just goes off. Because I've worked in restaurants for pretty much 18 years, and the personality types they have represented are pretty true, which is really sad if you think about how demented that movie can be at times. All right, so number 2.
Number 2. Wow. You know, I'll have to go with Where the Red Ferns Grow.
Okay, why?
I think the book was better, but I don't know. It's just a really good movie.
What is the premise of the movie?
A boy and his hunting dogs. His coon hunting dogs, nonetheless, for raccoon hunting. Just to specifying the meaning of coon in that one.
Well, it wasn't. It was set in the South, so
Yeah, but not during that time period.
I know. But it was set in the South.
Wait, was it? Actually, might have. No. It wasn't set in that time period. It's not a Mark Twain.
Okay, so what about?
Oh, just his connection with his dogs. I don't know. It's read the freaking book.
So it's a boy and his dog story.
Yes.
Aww. Who would have thought you have a heart?
No, I just like animals. I hate people.
Well, people suck.
Yeah, I know. All right, so you're number 2.
My number 2. Okay, this is where I make myself seem really freaking lame school. Arsenic and Old Lace.
Never even heard of it.
Okay, it's a Jimmy Stewart movie from I want to say the 50s. It's based on the Broadway play. And
Still never heard of it.
And the premise of the show is these 2 nice little old ladies who are who their nephew lives with him. He's about to get married. And their other nephew thinks he's Teddy Roosevelt. And their third nephew is a psychopathic killer. And this all happens.
Wait, wasn't Teddy Roosevelt a crossdresser?
No, you're thinking. You're thinking of Hoover, J. Edgar Hoover.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But the entire, it's just kind of slapsticky, and it's the one nephew brings his bride-to-be to meet his aunts. Turns out his aunts have been killing lonely old men and having Teddy Roosevelt bury them in the basement, which he thinks is the Panama Canal. And then the other brother comes to hide out with his friend, the plastic surgeon named Dr. Spinalzo, and just insanity ensues.
Yeah, sounds like Saturdays.
It's a classic movie. I mean, granted, it is in black and white. Well, you stop that. But it's one of the best shows ever. It's extremely funny. All right, Mr. Clicky Clicky. What's your number one?
I think we have crickets.
I think you are a cricket. I'm going to start feeding you crickets. That's what Thai lady boys like, right?
First of all, I'm not Thai. I'm Korean. You racist. Never mind. I can't keep going with that. God, not being able to cuss kind of sucks.
You just want to bone a Korean.
And I could hear you.
Good.
All right. No, but all right, my number one. I don't know. I don't really think I actually even have a number one.
Well, then just another one of your top movies. I mean, I haven't been going in any particular order, really.
So this is what sucks about us being like camera shy, because then you can't see the weird stuff we do.
I don't want people to see the weird stuff I do.
I mean, granted, we're in a very public area. We're in a little alcove
Of glass.
of glass that has three sides of glass or two sides of glass where people walking by can see things. So we're not doing anything weird or dirty or.
We're completely clothed.
Well, she is.
Yeah. You just took the bag off your head. I mean, seriously, man.
Never mind. I can still make that horrible, but I'm not going to. All right.
I know you only wear it so you don't have to look at me.
Actually, you know what? No. I do have a number one movie. I am going to have to go with. This is good shit. No.
Dude, it's totally like waiting for you to get out of the bathroom. It's the only other time it takes this long to do anything, folks.
Except, there's less smell. No, I'll have to go with Return of the Dragon, Bruce Lee.
Good movie.
I mean, I'm sorry, it's Bruce Lee. I don't even need to say anything more about the movie. It's Bruce Lee. I mean, I could pick something else, Chinese Connection, or, no, Return of the Dragon.
Makes sense.
It's such a wonderful movie. It's Bruce Lee. Whoa!
And what is the premise of Return of the Dragon?
It's Bruce Lee. That says it all.
There's a premise behind every movie.
He kicks the crap out of everybody else.
Why?
Because he's Bruce Lee. Sounds like a wannabe Chuck Norris joke.
Yeah, but Bruce Lee beat the crap out of Chuck
I
Norris.
know. Which completely negates all those Chuck Norris jokes.
Yeah, but Chuck Norris didn't get killed on set.
Not yet. No, but I think my favorite Chuck Norris jokes is like, Chuck Norris once kicked a horse in the jaw. Its descendants are known as giraffes.
I'm just gonna sit in my corner and cry. I think a part of my soul just died.
Chuck Norris doesn't even have a chin. It's another fist. And yes, Family Guy has ran with that particular Chuck Norris jokes for like ever. All right, what about your number one?
I'm sorry, I'm waiting for my soul to regrow a little bit right now.
All right, what's your number one?
See, it's really hard to choose my absolute number one, but I have to go with House of the Long Shadows. It's a pretty much unheard of movie.
It sounds familiar, but I don't.
I've told you about it before.
Oh, that's probably why it sounds familiar.
I actually have to get my copy back from Ash one of these days. But the premise of the movie is there's an American writer who goes to England for a book signing, and his agent bets him $100,000 that he can't write a gothic novel in a weekend. So he goes to this old manor house in Wales.
Okay.
And while he's trying to write this book, all sorts of people start showing up. All sorts of people played by Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee and Vincent Price, all the great horror movie character actors from the 50s and 60s.
Mm.
And I'm sorry, I if Vincent Price was alive, I would so mail him my underwear. I just completely grossed out Taylor. Oh, come on. Vincent Price is awesome.
She mails him his underwear. He commits suicide.
Why do I do this show with you?
Because you love this show. Or at least like it.
I like it. I don't love anything except for food. Which is why I cook for a living.
I'm going to tell your cat you said that.
Oh, Otto knows I don't love her. I tell her that every day. It's like, be good, Otto. I don't love you. I'll see you when I get home from work. I've got to try that on the next person I date.
If you kill yourself, please don't bloody up the place.
If you're going to shoot yourself in the head, go down the street.
Do it in the toilet from behind, so it all goes in the toilet bowl.
Oh, there's so much backsplatter from a headshot that wouldn't even work.
Fine. Bathtub.
I don't want to clean brain matter out of my bathtub.
Fine. They can tilt their head backwards into the toilet like you would at a salon sink, and then blow the back of your head off. There you go. It doesn't fly out your mouth or nothing. It just splatters all in the bowl, and you're good.
Yeah, but when you die, you void your bowels.
Jesus. Fine. In the bathtub, it'll make much more sense. Just put a screen in to catch any bits that drain down in there.
The amount of thought you've put into that is kind of frightening.
Oh, no. If you really want to know the way I decide to go, wait till after the show. I'm not going to discuss that on radio. Let's just say discussing it would probably cause people to have therapy, much less the actual act of it and the sheer number of people that'll wind up needing therapy after that one.
Did I hang out with you for
That's gonna be
48 hours a week? I need therapy. Wait, no, I'm in therapy.
All right, so your guilty pleasure.
Oh, I have a couple of guilty pleasures. I'll start with one of the most inane guilty pleasures I have. 10 things I hate about you.
Well, geez, I'm sorry, but I have no intention of changing.
No, it's a modern retelling of Taming of the Shrew.
I know.
Which is one of my favorite Shakespeare plays. And I don't know why, but it just... Heath Ledger. And Julia Stiles, and... It's just one of those movies, if it comes on TV, I'll be like, okay.
Heath Ledger's one of those guys that if I was gay, I'd probably mail him my underwear.
I'm not bringing it up.
And of course, if he was still alive, too.
You would mail him somebody else's underwear.
Just to lure him into my clutches.
You'd mail him Keegan's underwear.
No, I think that would drive Heath Ledger away.
Luke's?
Too many skid marks.
Aww.
No, I'm kidding. Luke knows
That's
I'm
gross.
messing.
I hope he does.
Hershey Highway.
Otherwise, watch out, man. He's wicked good with whipping people with a towel.
I know. He's tried.
Yeah, I've seen welts.
No, I mean, he tried. He missed. And then I warned him that probably wouldn't be the best of ideas to do with me.
It's because you have no sense of humor.
Oh, no, I have a great sense of humor. Just usually my sense of humor doesn't involve me getting hurt. Other people maybe,
so you're
but not
wuss. Me. Okay.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So guilty pleasure number 1 for you.
And you said nothing pornographic.
Yeah. No porno.
Jeez. I don't know. I just recently the night before last, I watched Brave.
Oh,
The
okay.
new Pixar
Yeah, I actually want to
movie.
see that one.
It's pretty good, actually. I like that. I'll put that one down as my guilty pleasure.
Well, you realize we have to go through 29 more minutes, so
Oh my God, I need to
we're
say
gonna
that.
we're gonna be going guilty all the way, deep into your subconscious.
All right, while you do that, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette.
Oh no,
Hey, you got to last time.
no,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
no.
Yes.
If you go out there and gonna start talking about your why you're a Taiwanese ladyboy,
I'll just bring the microphone with me. I'm not sure if it'll.
I don't think
fit.
it'll stretch.
I think it would.
I don't think it'll stretch.
I think it would.
Okay, so
I'll be right back.
just do one more.
Okay,
one more
fine.
real quick.
I know the headphones will reach though, so I can be able to hear you and flip you off if need be. Let's see.
You know, I will have the webcam still in here, so I can just point it at you.
Prefer if you didn't.
I know.
Island of the Blue Dolphins. No, actually, I take that back. Gandhi.
Gandhi?
Yeah, actually, I would have put Gandhi in my first, my top 5 if I had thought about it. But no, the movie Gandhi. You never seen it?
I think I tried to watch it, but I kept passing out.
It is a very dry and slow movie, but it's still a very good one too.
I think I was a little drunk when I tried to watch it.
So is Life of Pi is another one that's pretty good.
Haven't seen that one. That just came out.
No, this is a remake.
Oh.
I've seen the original one.
Well, aren't you just Mr. Special Pants?
Yes. You remember the book club I told you I was a member of? Yeah. I saw both these movies then. Memoirs of a Geisha is another one that was really good too.
Just because you want a geisha. You want to be a geisha.
No, I just want a Korean geisha.
It does not exist.
So? Why you always got to keep crushing my dreams like that?
Because it's my job.
Oh, you suck.
If I don't crush your dreams, what do I do with my life?
Get one? I know you want to laugh. I know you do.
Welcome to Dead Air Theater. I'm not talking anymore.
Are you serious? Really? Oh my God. Are you serious? You gonna say something or what?
You're not going to apologize to me for that.
Well, first of all, you make all these digs and jokes at me, and then I make one, and you get all insulted. I don't think so. I'm not apologizing for anything.
You really don't know me that well, do you?
Doesn't matter. It's not you. It's the people listening. Anyways, so all right, I'm gonna go out
All
for a
right,
cigarette.
I was joking. I'm sorry. Was mainly to see the look on your face.
Beat you with a microphone.
I'll beat you with my swinging cock. I have a very large rubber chicken at home.
Languages.
Hey, it's a rooster.
Oh, it's such a cop out.
Yeah, that's what they tell me, but you know, I live with it. That's okay. I can get into the psychology behind one of my guilty pleasure movies because I figured it out.
Which one is that one, anyways?
I'm not telling you. You're gonna have to listen to the show.
I can listen to it.
You're gonna laugh at me.
So, hey, I put out the ones I like. Come on, something called Island of the Blue Dolphins. Really?
Well, everybody knows you're a Thai lady boy, so they expect you to like
Yeah,
that
you
stuff.
know, I'm dumping your soda on your lap. That weird pineapple-y concoction.
It's coconut mandarin.
It's gross.
I like it. They were out of ginger. Otherwise, it would have been ginger mandarin. Kind of tastes like a pina colada with mandarin oranges crushed up in it. But no booze, which kind of bums me out. No, one of my major guilty pleasure movies. And the reason it's a guilty pleasure movie is because I cry every time I watch this movie. Don't exactly know why. But Rob Zombie's The Devil's Rejects. Granted, not the best movie in the world. But it just, there's something about the family, they're just a strong family unit, and I don't want to say everything that happens is out of their control because that's not fair, but I cry when they get mowed down.
Wait, what was the movie?
I'm not telling you. You could have been listening, but no. And you left the door open. You're going to freeze me. Such a jerk. That's why I hang out with him, because he's a jerk. And he makes me laugh. Plus, the whole Thai ladyboy thing. Did you know that Taylor is only 4'10" and weighs 98 pounds? But he's got a bigger chest than I do. But that's surgical augmentation.
Lucky I don't have the microphone reach over here. But it's all right. When I get back.
Oh, I know when he gets back, I'm in for it. It's just kind of, you know how it goes. Yeah, but Devil's Rejects, no idea why I love it. I just do, and it makes me cry. The other, pseudo guilty pleasure movie I have is I'm just watching him outside trying to find his lighter. The other pseudo guilty pleasure movie I have is Wizard of Oz. I can hear you laughing. The reason I love Wizard of Oz is when I was a little kid and I would be homesick, it would be the movie I would watch. Because it just kind of pacifies you. And then as I got older, yet again, it does sync up perfectly with the Pink Floyd album. Which is wonderful when you're in high school and, do the normal high school things. Get stoned. And I have to explain this because Taylor, I wish that he wasn't such a chicken about being on camera, because I would point the camera at him so you guys could see his facial expressions. As he's standing out there with earphones on, but no microphone. So I can totally mess with him. Because it'll be fun. I know you can still hear me. I just turned your mic off so I don't get a double feedback. Last week, he had to go to the bathroom, so I had to do the show by myself for the first, 15 minutes. And this week, I have to go have a cigarette. So, again, I end up doing the show. This kind of ticks me off, because I have a cigarette before the show begins. And now he's glaring at me. Okay, so back to guilty pleasure movies. What the hell are you doing? Oh, last week? No, last week. No. We'll talk about this later. I swear he's just doing this to make me look like I'm insane. Not that I need help with that. Okay. I can hear you pretty damn well. No, that's not. If it's in the Bible, it's not a cuss word. Hence why you can say ass. Bull is in the Bible, but not the second word. Okay, so my final guilty pleasure movie, because he better finish that damn cigarette, because I hate doing this solo. Shut up. I'm having a one-sided conversation with myself. If anybody wants to save me from myself, the number is 414-935-2951. I would love it if you would call and give me something else to talk about aside from myself, because it's demented and kind of sad. But guilty pleasure movie of my final Little Shop of Horrors. The remake with Rick Moranis, Steve Martin, Bill Murray as that wonderfully masochistic dental patient. And I forget who did the voice of the plant. But There's just something about Rick Moranis singing with this very nasally woman. And yeah, and a giant plant done by Henson Workshops. All right. My freaking co-host is about to come back in. Thank God. So he gets to talk about, his guilty pleasure movies. And I get to go have a cigarette because I hate doing
you
that.
had one before the show.
Dude.
That's what you said it yourself.
No, last week you went to the bathroom
So that's the bathroom.
for like 15 minutes.
Hey, I take my time. And you push and strain and all that stuff. That's what causes hemorrhoids. So, Oh, we only got like 15 more minutes. You can wait 15 minutes, right? Yeah? Okay, good. What about Goonies? You didn't list Goonies in that.
Well, that's not a guilty pleasure movie.
No, but you didn't list it in your favorites.
Well, it goes without saying that it's my favorite movie of all time.
I mean,
How many times have I talked about Goonies on the show? Probably like at least once every other episode.
yeah, okay, roughly that.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure everybody knows that I freaking love the Goonies. In fact, any 80s movie with Corey Feldman.
She has a thing for Corey Feldman.
Not anymore. He's kind of gotten really kind of creepy.
She wants him to have his illegitimate love child. Or at least just child. I don't think there really has to be love involved both ways, but...
Ew. Dude, he's like 60. That's gross. And any
Hey.
Johnny Hughes movie, automatic guilty pleasure. Especially if Molly Ringwald was in it.
Yeah.
And John Cusack.
Molly Ringwald. She can have my illegitimate love child.
Dude, have you seen her lately?
I don't care. Technically, she'd actually be incapable of having kids by now, but still.
Well, if you pull her hair hard enough, the wrinkles will straighten out.
Doesn't fix the insides.
Just picturing you, like, grabbing her skin on her back and pulling and putting, like, alligator clips down. Like Homer did after he had liposuction. Oh, God.
I think I saw. I think they did that with Grandpa Simpson too.
Yeah, at one point.
I remember they were like Bart was pulling on Grandpa's face skin, like Homer, Grandpa, Homer, Grandpa.
Yeah. Okay, so come on. Give up the dirt. Like, what's your favorite 80s movie guilty pleasure?
Oh, favorite '80s movie guilty pleasure.
I'm guessing it's probably like Revenge of the Nerds. Pan down, we want Bush.
That one, I did like that movie, but I wouldn't really put that as a guilty pleasure. I mean, being who I am, everybody can guess that. I'm watching this thing that shows our national debt, and the number is still going up.
Well, yeah.
It's not like going up in large amounts. It's just rapidly going up in hundreds.
Okay, so come on.
Well, more recent one that I like is from a few years back is Punch Drunk Love. And it's got Adam Sandler in it, but don't, be confused. It's not really a comedy, though the funniest part in it, I think, was when he gets T-boned by these people who are trying to get more money off of him by blackmailing him because he called in this 1-800 number one time. And
A 1-800 number?
Yeah.
Don't you mean a 1-900 number?
No, in the movie it was a 1-800 one.
Oh,
Or 1-877 or some crazy crap like that.
okay.
Those are the ones that you can pay with credit card. The 1-900s are the ones that show up on your phone bill.
Well, who has a phone bill anymore?
Even on your cell phones, it'll show up on that bill too. I think.
I don't have a phone bill on my cell phone. Okay, so what is the premise of Punch Drunk Love?
Adam Sandler falls in love with a older woman after being really lonely for a long time, and eventually, he for some reason he was dialing the 1-800 numbers thing before, and from like his workplace, I think it was. I don't remember exactly. I don't know. It's been a while. A lot of alcohol between then and now.
Yeah, because you're such a heavy drinker.
Yeah, I know. It's sad. I need an intervention.
You need an intervention for your anime obsession.
Actually, I'm not really that into anime.
Well, okay, you need an intervention for your obsession with Nerf guns.
No, I don't have that many. I haven't bought any for months.
It's because you're broke.
No, I have monetary opportunities here and there to be able to buy them. I just don't.
Well, of course you have monetary opportunities. That's what comes with being a 13-year-old Thai lady boy.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm never dropping that today.
Yeah, I so sound like I'm Thai and 13 on top of that.
Meh.
Let's see, another one. How High, I think, is another one I liked.
Oh, that's the one with Redman and Method Man, isn't it? And they're
Yeah.
like getting into college.
Yeah, and their dead buddy who they put his ashes into a pot plant and were smoking him technically, and then he'd appear and give them all the answers and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay, I never watched that movie because it just looked kind of. It looked like a Dude, Where's My Car?
No, it's a pretty good movie.
Dude, Where's My Car was a pretty good movie too.
So was Without a Paddle.
Yeah. Oh, poor Seth Green.
He's the only one that actually got the girl in the end. I mean, she might have been a little fuzzy, but
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Natural. Speaking of guilty pleasure movies, Mrs. Doubtfire.
oh jeez.
What?
Good movie. Good movie. Jumanji.
Oh,
I like that
Jumanji.
one better than Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, but oh, what about Matilda?
I don't really remember. I know I've seen it, but I just don't really remember
Danny
it.
DeVito and Rhea Perlman.
No, I know who's in it. I just
There's
don't
something.
remember
Well,
it.
there's just something hilarious when Danny DeVito is blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. The Harry Potter movies are kind of a guilty pleasure of mine too.
In that case, I guess I have to confess to Twilight. Hey, the movies aren't half bad.
They're not half good either.
They're better than the books.
Well, yeah, the books are nothing but an abstinence-only morality tale. It's like, ooh, sparkly vampires. Vampires aren't supposed to sparkle. Vampires are supposed to freaking suck your blood out. But then again, our modern idea of Dracula was based on Bram Stoker's Dracula, which is just a morality tale from the Victorian era.
Even though you did
What?
get to see Winona Ryder's boobs in that one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, those were nice.
And the, 300 gallons of blood in the first scene.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That is what a vampire is, not some cuddly, cute little, I'm going to keep going through high school.
Yeah. Speaking of bad movies, I just recently, remember I told you about this, watched Dracula 3000.
Yes.
It's basically Dracula in space. The ending is so abruptly anticlimactic that it ruins your opinion of the rest of the movie, which was bad to begin with. But this just, it goes below bad because of this horrible ending. It was just lame. I don't know.
Well,
I can't.
there are a lot of movies that it's like they get to the point where it's about to do the ending, and they just kind of go, meh, screw it.
I mean, okay. Well, let's put it this way: the ending of this can be equated to almost like that of the Sopranos series, only without ending in mid-sentence. But you're expecting something else, and
There are the credits.
yeah. Well, it ends with an explosion, but it's just terrible movie overall. Just horrible, utterly
You know,
terrible.
there's got to be a terrible movie out there that you actually do like.
Yeah, half the movies you don't that we've watched. A lot of the National Lampoon movies.
All right, those are admittedly pretty damn terrible for the most part. I do like those spoof movies though. The Not Another series, like Not Another Teen Movie, Not Another Date Movie,
Yeah.
Not Another Epic Movie.
Well, no, Epic Movie is just called Epic Movie.
Okay.
It's not another teen movie, Epic Movie, Date Movie.
Not Another Date Movie.
No, that's
or
just called
just
Date
Date
Movie.
Movie.
Yeah. And then, you have Scary Movie 1 through 8.
Jesus.
Actually, I
made
think it
way
ends at 6, but
I mean, I'm sorry.
now.
Like, you can depending on the franchise, you can maybe get 4 or 5 movies out of it, but then you're just repeating yourself. Look at Saw.
Yeah.
Look at the Saw.
Oh, I
movies.
know.
The first one was excellent.
Look at Final Destination. I like the movie
I stopped
series.
after 3.
I like the movie series. I mean, I've seen all 5, and apparently there's supposed to be a 6th one. And the 5th one is actually a prequel So I'm not sure how that's
I
five.
mean, you can come out with like
and then they're
18
coming out
billion
with 6.
Batman movies and Superman movies, but
Well, I think all
like
the
they
subsequent
never should have
remakes
done
are kinda.
they never should have done the
ugh.
prequels to Star Wars.
Actually, I don't. What I don't think is George Lucas should not have started with episodes 4, 5, and 6.
Those were the best ones.
I think he should have started with 1, 2, and 3 because then 4, 5, and 6 would be like so much better. Sticking with the storyline they had, they'd be so way better.
True, but
I mean, they've digitally remastered it twice now.
I really wanted AT-AT walkers in the background on Tatooine. Screw you.
Yes, the one planet where you want mechanical things walking around.
You know, it's like when they had Jabba the Hutt moving around. When they CGI'd him. And it was just like, dude, seriously? It's a giant slug thing. Nobody wants to see him moving. We all know that I didn't quite do it. He just lays
Yeah,
there
you did.
with slave girls on
Where's
chains.
that in the Bible?
I believe they call it carnal knowledge.
All right.
All right, we're
we got-
getting to the end.
We got 2 minutes. Favorite TV series?
Oh, it's just I have 3.
Got to pick one.
It's a 3-way tie.
Pick one.
Animaniacs.
Yeah, not bad. Good choice.
There's something about snarky little animated children that you're not quite sure exactly what they are.
Yeah, that's true. You really don't know what they are. I think they're dogs.
I don't know. What's yours?
Firefly.
Okay. See, my 3-way tie is Firefly, Doctor Who, and Animaniacs. But I figured you were going to go with Firefly.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And-
Doctor Who's pretty good too. I like it, but not quite as much as I like Firefly series.
See, I grew up watching Doctor Who on PBS when I was a little kid. Doctor Who and Red Dwarf and all those weird...
Red Dwarf's back. Yep.
Scream my jeans.
New shows.
On BBC?
I believe so.
I will have to freaking look that up and geek myself out all to hell, but if it sucks, I'm going to be mad as hell.
At least I mean, I saw it.
Although the Brits tend not to screw up stuff as bad as the Americans do when they remake stuff.
True. Except
Look at James Bond.
Except when we remake like Asian stuff, then we like into American stuff. Then we do pretty good. Usually better than they did. But that's also because our lips sync up with everything we're saying.
Well, you know, I mean, and then anytime we take something British and try to make it American, it loses a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
Like The Office and Coupling.
I don't know. I kind of like the American Office better than the British one.
I'm so glad we never tried to do The Young Ones.
What?
The Young Ones, it was a series in the 80s about 4 college students. And pretty much the entire basis of the series was you couldn't actually like any of these people. They were just all horrible people.
Oh, one more guilty pleasure. SLC Punk.
I like that movie. I wouldn't count it a guilty pleasure.
I liked it.
I do cry when
A
Bob
lot.
dies.
Yeah, that did suck.
Why did we call him Heroin Bob? Because he was afraid of needles. All right. Well, it is about that time.
Yep.
All right. Show's over.